Hey, what's up? So this is Mac Jenks. You probably know me from my other channel. This is a new one called Be The Change. I've put it on Instagram now. This will be a swipe up thing, so hopefully you guys are watching me from there as well. So if you've been following me on Instagram, you've been knowing that I've been going through this change, and that this time I've wanted to document it. So the reason why I'm doing it this time in this way through YouTube is so that maybe I can help change some other people's lives. So when I did this before, I was about 300 pounds, 320 I think at my highest. And I went through this weight loss and self-discovery. And I kind of got to the point where I was at 175, I was really comfortable with myself, I went through this whole change. I didn't really document a lot of it, I just kind of went from point A to point B, and there wasn't a whole journey or a whole motivation, whatever thing happening. And I know that a lot of other people struggle with the things that I've struggled with, and to overcome that this time is a lot harder than last time. I'm also a lot older than I was before, so there's a lot more to do. It's not just as easy, your metabolism slows down, or you have life shit that just comes out of nowhere that you need to deal with, and you don't have the time to really do what you need to do. So, basically, this time I'm going to do it and go through it and videotape it and show my transformation. Hopefully some of you can join along and have the same kind of story, and we can get through this together. So right now, when I did this before, actually, sorry, let's not go into right now. When I did this before, I was 320 pounds at the start. When I finished, I was about 175. I went from kind of extra larges to double extra larges, and I went all the way down to smalls. I can also get into things later. I've got other topics that I want to cover. Basically, I'm shooting this all on a Saturday, and I am going to post it up on Monday. Monday is going to be my motivational day, Motivational Mondays, hashtag Motivation Mondays. And I'm going to go through several topics. I think the one that I want for next week is called motivation, because it's really hard to stay motivated sometimes. There's lots of life stuff, and there's lots of tips and stuff that I want to give as well. I've done my research on what works for me. It might not necessarily work for everybody, but coming from a person who struggled with weight and getting to a point where I was comfortable with myself, and then coming now to a point where I am currently around 220 to 230 pounds. Promised myself before that I'd never get above 200, but you know, some life stuff got in the way, and now I need to rededicate myself and do what I was doing before. So if you want to join me on this, please follow, comment, join me. This is going to be another 2 to 3 year journey. It doesn't happen in an instant. It doesn't happen in an instant, and you need to realize that and understand that just as much as I did. When I first did this, it took about 4 years before I got to a level where I was 100% comfortable with myself. Like, I had worn skinny jeans, my stomach wasn't showing as much, and I had some excess skin issues, but the more you work at it, sometimes it seems to, you know, strengthen up and go away. So, you know, there's lots of positive and negatives to doing everything, but if you're really, like, passionate about doing this, like I am going to be when I'm getting back on the track with all this stuff, yeah, so if you want to join along, comment, join the team. Hashtag Be The Change. Love yourself. Be your story. Live your life. And I will see you guys on the flip side. Okay. Ciao.